Melvin here, and I want to talk about discipline. The first thing is the severe behavior. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's an automatic my student referral. Um, these are the fights, the drugs, the bullying, the harassment, the stuff that would just automatically lead to you being removed from school. Um, those don't happen often, but I want you to be aware that those items are handled swiftly and you will be gone out of this building for quite a few days. There are also minor things. There are things that just take place. There's a disruption. You're having a bad day. You're on your cell phone. Maybe you skipped a class. It's not great. You don't want to do it. But these are things we don't just automatically throw the book at you. We kind of go down a pathway. So we first want to talk about clear expectations. We're going to talk to you first. I've had a couple kids already this week that have not been following directions, but I'm clear with them. I document these things. So when I talk to them next time, they know on August 25th, we had this conversation. We document everything. We talk to you, we call your parent, then we start a pathway. We start down the road making sure that we're intervening so that you know that we're serious, but we're still trying to help you along the way. The first time, we're going to submit a PBIS referral, and we're going to assign you a written reflection. You might think, well, what a big deal, written reflection. At that point, you will be given information of the rest of the pathway and what this may lead to. Your homeroom teacher will be contacted so they can help you through it. Once again, we want to support you, we want to help you. The next time, an after school detention. Following that would be a Saturday detention and referral to a committee that will further assist you to try to get you support. Because once again, we're here to support you. I don't like to discipline kids. I was a former teacher. I would rather teach people things. But we have these things in place. After 4 of these, you will be issued a My Student referral and probably will receive OSS. I want to let you all know that after 4 OSS incidents, we will submit paperwork to hold a change of placement hearing at the district level. At this point, you have received all the warnings you need, all the interventions you need, and we will make sure that you will have the opportunity to go to a different school that will better serve you. Tardies. The first 3 we're going to warn you. We're going to talk about the expectations, see if you need support. Maybe you're getting here late, you have a class 3 miles away from each other on campus. We'll talk to you, we'll figure things out. At 4 and 5, we're going to start talking to your parents, seeing what's going on. After tardy 5, we're going to go down the same pathway of the reflection and the detention and the Saturday detention. And eventually, tardies are really defiance of authority. You are, at this point, racked up dozens of tardies, and it's more than just a mistake. Something you're all talking about are the masks, the face coverings, the things that we all don't like to wear. So let me go ahead and grab my mask and show you what is and is not acceptable. Here, I'm covering my nose and my mouth. It's all covered. I know you have different ideas about the usefulness of this, and we all can debate this until we're blue in the face. However, it is a school district expectation. If you need a break, if you're 6 feet away from each other during lunch and you're eating, that's a break, or it's a break. You're eating lunch, it's okay. If you're in class and you're like this, not acceptable. If you're in class and you're like this, well, I can't see very well, not acceptable. You must cover both items, your nose and your mouth, during class and during passing. If you need a break, talk to somebody. If you're having a problem, talk to somebody. If you need a new mask, talk to somebody. Once again, we're here to support you. If you improperly wear a mask or refuse to wear one, if you continue to do this, first of all, we'll get you a mask if you need one. We'll figure out if you need a break. We'll figure things out. However, if this continues, we're going to document this as a warning, a documented warning, and we may send you home. A couple kids were sent home the first day, and they're already on step 1. Step 2, if you continue to not wear a mask or improperly wear one around other people, we will step in, we will have a conference with you, your parent, and one of us, and have a documented session where we'll watch a video, about the CDC guidelines, and you may or probably will be sent home. The third time, after all this documentation, once again, trying to support you, figuring out what the best mask is. But once again, we don't want to throw you out of the school. We want you to be here. But if you're showcasing the inability to use these masks properly or at all, we will submit paperwork to get you removed from Pasco High School to My School Online. At that point, your behavior is jeopardizing the health of other people, and we will find you another avenue of education. Finally, with attendance, you're going to miss some school days. If you're not feeling well, we don't want you to come here. We want you to get excused for those absences. First of all, if you check in late or if you're checking out early, the front desk is the place for those check-ins and check-outs. If you miss a day for whatever reason, even if it's just, the normal not feeling well, you just want to take a day, within 3 days of the absence, please email. You can take a photo, you can scan the note to Miss Binky. I have it right here, jbinky@pasco.k12.fl.us. We don't want paper, less contact, less touching. Please email that to Miss Binky. We're trying, once again, not to have the paper. If you have 5 days or more you're out, we need a doctor's note. We need to get a doctor's note. If somehow you're not in the care of a doctor, let us know. Everybody has a different situation. The theme keeps going. We understand. We want to take care of you. We want to help you. Communicate. Let us know what's going on so we can assist. Additionally, homeroom. It's 20 minutes. You're watching this right now in homeroom. It is a time period where you all will get information from the school, have the ability to work on different assignments, perhaps make up a test. A variety of things will be happening in homeroom from the school level and also allowing you to do those assignments. It is not a time for you to go to Circle K. It is not a time for you to go to the parking lot and hang out your vehicle. Homeroom attendance is required. Whatever sort of idea out there has been that homeroom is not required, you can chalk this up right now as a lie. Homeroom attendance is required. If you skip homeroom, you will go down the same pathway of any student that does break in the code of conduct. And speaking with the student code of conduct, I'm giving you a very, very brief overview. All the administrators are giving you a very, very brief overview of the student code of conduct. Everybody has the dashboard, the My Pasco Connect. We just talked about PBIS rewards. You've been to My Learning or Canvas, My Student. There is something over here, a student planner. If you click on that, it takes you to the bullying harassment guidelines, the legal notices, parent resources. Finally, the student code of conduct and discipline. It gives you your appeal rights. If you are suspended, you have the right to appeal. If you think you're wronged, once again, you have rights. It's America. You have the ability to protest that suspension if you think you've been wronged. But all those rights, all those items are in there. It's just like when you buy an app on your phone, you probably scroll down to page 67 and just put I accept, and we don't read it. However, whatever is in those pages, you're still liable for. With the student code of conduct, we can't possibly go over the whole thing with you right now. However, you are responsible for those things, responsible for the rules of the school, also responsible for your rights. You should all be aware of your rights, whether you're in school or on the streets, if you're pulled over. We all want you to be aware of your rights. If you're not sure of something, if you have a question, if you have anything that you think might happen, let us know, myself, any administrator, Officer Emerson, if it's any sort of legal issue. We're here to educate you. We're here to support you. We're not here to remove you. We're not here to discipline you. Those things are there. It lets you know that we are serious, but our number one goal is to educate you. We know it's a tough year. We know it's difficult. Let us support you. Meet us halfway. Thank you very much, guys, and have a great school year.